So say you're playing fighting games on the PC, and maybe you're playing them on your Xbox. And while there are a ton of retro games and even some modern fighting games on the platform, there aren't a lot of options when it comes to utilizing a good controller for fighting games, because let's face it, the Xbox controller by default is not really geared very well towards fighting games. And that is where PowerA has you covered with the PowerA Fusion wired FightPad. Allows you to have that comfort, ease of use, and the absolute best controls for any fighting game that you're playing, be it on Xbox or PC. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we kick this video off, I want to give a huge shout out to PowerA for sending out the wired FightPad for a review. This thing is such an amazing device. I actually have it right here, and it's super lightweight. It's actually one of the best controllers I've used for fighting games, and actually also good for playing retro games. So if you're playing something like River City Girls, you're playing Fight and Rage, or if you're playing something like, Streets of Rage 4, or anything off of the Sega Genesis Mega Collection, or any of those classic collections, or Capcom Beat 'em Up Collection, this is going to be one of the absolute best controllers you can get, which will take you back to the days of the Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was just a kid, I could just imagine this. Hey, I know I just busted into a rhyme, and I didn't exactly get the rhyme correct. Shout out to Biggie Smalls, but it was one of the best controllers, which this is modeled after the Sega Genesis, 6-button layout, which became the standard. In, if Sega was smart, they would have, not saying they're not smart, but if they were smart back in the day, they would have patented it, because this became the standard layout for the last 25 plus years for fighting games. And it's amazing how this controller is so comfortable, so lightweight. It does exactly everything I need to do, whether I'm playing King of Fighters, Tekken, Soul Calibur, I'm playing some retro games, or more. This is able to do everything I need to do. So in this video, we're going to do an unboxing setup. I'm going to show you the interchangeable faceplates that are magnetic, that you can just, swap on, swap off, and more. Before we get the video started though, make sure you hit the like button, sub to the channel if you haven't already. That way you stay up to date on all the latest and greatest content. And if you want to take the conversation further, we do have Discord and Guilded. Links for those are down in the description below. So with that being said, if you're ready to do it, I'm ready to do it. Let's go ahead and dive into why this is the best FightPad and classic controller that you're going to get for your Xbox and for your PC. So we have here the Fusion by PowerA wired FightPad for Xbox One, Series X, and Windows 10. So, this should be good. Let's see, specifications, cable length. I think this is a really decent sized cable. And I like the layout. This actually reminds me of the old Mortal Kombat 10 or Mortal Kombat X controllers from back in the day. So, it says control every fight. Got a removable magnetic faceplate, which, here we can switch them out. And then customizable shoulder buttons, toggles, and everything there. Let's go ahead and get this open. See what all is in here. So, a couple things actually. This says Fusion. We'll dent it up here, but let's go ahead and open it up. So Fusion by PowerA. And then just like a quick start guide. It shows you everything. We switched to one of the 3 switches, so digital pad or D-pad, left and right stick. So, quick start guide. Plug, move that to the side. What else we got? The cable. So this is a braided cable, which is really long. Let's just go ahead and get this out. So this is a super long cable, but it's braided, so I like it. And you can see here, this is USB. This is a micro USB cable. And it looks like it has a locking mechanism in it too. for it to not pull away. Plus, one thing I always love about Xbox, breakaway cables. Cannot go wrong there. And then USB type A. Good. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yep, so that's everything that's in the box. And spot the controller. Very, very weighty feel. I like that. Feels really good in the hand. As you guys know, a lot of FightPads take cues from the original Sega Genesis 6-button controller. That has been a staple for decades now. Nearly 3 decades. And actually it has been a staple for 3 decades. You got the PowerA information on the back with the FCC and everything like that. Here's the D-pad, which feels really good, very responsive. You have your switcher here, so you can switch any of the 3. I'm just going to keep going to far left. You've got your buttons here, your Xbox button, your layout, and then you can switch. These are toggles, so you can switch these over to here or vice versa. I'm going to leave them by default. And then you can just plug in the cable. So if we take the cable here, I'm just going to plug it in, like so, and then it's secured in. So it won't. So once this is completely in, it is not going to snatch out. Like, you cannot snatch this out. You're gonna have to press the 2 buttons here on the side and then wiggle it out, because it's secured in there. Now, the faceplates. So if you see here in the box, there's this area here that says, swappable faceplates, or at least you get the idea of it. So once you get it out, then what you can do here, so it depends, you want the black, or you want the white. So you can literally go here, there's a little lift tab here, put your finger there, and it pops off and it's magnetic. Now you can go, straight naked, put it on the face, like that. So I do dig the white. So it depends on what you want. There you go. I like the white more than I like the black, so I think by default, even though this probably will get dirty quicker, we'll just stick with this. So we're gonna go ahead and plug it in, check it out, and see how it feels and how our inputs are. So we'll go from there. Alright, so we got some Tekken 7. I'm playing Jin Kazama. Oh, she went for the leg sweep. Got her. Oh. Got him. Ooh, that feint was nice.
Round 2.
Okay, got him, let's go. Triangle throw. Oh. Got him. Yep, best match. Yeah, so far, this is just working perfectly fine for me. I'm having absolutely no issues. And now we're playing some Street Fighter Alpha 2. Big Ken, we're gonna go up against Charlie. I'll show you guys how it is with this classic. Got him. That's how you make quick work of him. Alright, round 2, let's do it. So I got my buttons laid out by default, so Street Fighter terms, weak to fierce. Alright. Shinryuken, got him. And then you can hit all the kick buttons with the Shinryuken. And that's it. And that's the video for the PowerA Fusion wired fight pad for Xbox, Xbox One, Series X, Series S, as well as for PC. This controller is so great, whether you're using it for fighting games, classic games, and more. I absolutely love it. I think this is one of the best ones on the market. And if you want to pick one of these up, I have an Amazon affiliate link down below, so you can go ahead and grab it. And yeah, this is also not only available for the Xbox, there's also a Nintendo Switch and a PlayStation variation, which I will eventually be getting my hands on those so I can go ahead and do coverage of it, because I think, yeah, this is definitely the controller you want to be using. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? This is a very beautiful controller through and through. Sleek, solid, powerful, and lightweight. Just, I love the look of it. I love the feel of the D-pad. The buttons are all concave and feel great. Triggers on the back, the bumpers on the top. Selecting the different, layout for the top row, and being able to select whether you want the D-pad to be a D-pad, left stick, or right stick. This right here is the controller to have if you're looking for a great fight pad for your Xbox or PC. You can't go wrong with this. Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you have this right here? Do you have the Fusion wired fight pad? Do you have an alternative? What are your thoughts? Let's see the conversation going down below in the comment section. And if you want to take it further, we do have Discord and Guilded. Both links are down in the description below. And other than that, that's it. That's the video. I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I'm going to get back to playing some fighting games. I need to prep for King of Fighters 15. And I'm going to be playing some King of Fighters 14 and King of Fighters 13. Because this controller is just perfect for both. So, that being said, I'm Mekel Kasanova, Hawaii content creator, host of Hawaii's #1 podcast, the Kasanova Podcast. I stream every single week on twitch.tv/Mekel Kasanova, so catch me over there. And yeah, all that being said, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Make sure you sub to the channel, like the video, ding the notification bell, that way you stay up to date on all the latest and greatest content that comes from this channel. All that being said, deuces well, too sweet, be the elite. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Mahalo for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate your support by those of you who like the videos, who watch and who subscribe. And for those of you who are my Patreon supporters, thank you for your continued support, because you help make this possible. If you enjoy my work and you'd like to support what we do have Patreon on patreon.com/Mekel Kasanova. We also have Coffee as well as Subscribestar. So there's various methods if you want to support the work that we do here. We also have channel membership, so make sure you check that out. That way you get up to date on all the latest and greatest content that comes here, and first, and exclusive content as well. And if you enjoy the work that I do and you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. So with that being said, I'm Mekel Kasanova, Hawaii content creator. I hope to see you on the next one. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button and ding the notification bell. And all that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.